Hi Pisces, this is your December 2024 reading and what to expect. In the middle of your spread, you've got Nine of Pentacles, and that's a beautiful card because it tells me that you are fruitful right now in your endeavors, in whatever this is that you've been working on in the past 9 months. And I think, you know, it's bearing its fruit. It's very fruitful, the energy overall, and you're feeling, you know, pretty independent and pretty amazing at this time. And I feel like in the next 1 to 3 months, you might slightly start to see and feel this in December, where you're going to want to go soul searching. You're going to want to go a little deeper and do some introspection time, some evaluation, like a hermity period where, you know, you're kind of wanting to stop filling that void. So either you're going to keep filling that void with distractions in December in the next 3 months, or you're going to listen to this message from your higher guides and your higher self to work through this, to do some internal shadow work, because I really feel in December there is something with the Temperance card in reverse in the future aisle. I feel like there's some confusion where you're not seeing things clearly because of escapism, and some of you could be you know, having some addictions, whether it's overworking, you know, sex addictions, drug addictions, drama. You know what that is to you. I'm not here to school you. I'm just here to point out your blocks in what's you know, keeping you and having, you know, why you're having sleepless nights here in December. And I really feel that you, when these illusions start to shatter in December, you're a warrior spirit. You have this relentless commitment to challenges, you know, and approaches in life as you choose your battles carefully, and you're here to master your forceful nature. So, you know, there's this need in December on a deep subconscious level, I feel, Pisces, where you want to speak your truth. You know, you've stayed silent long enough. And Spirit is going to kind of push you to stand up, speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. And you're going to rise. You're going to rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Now, in a creative expression, it's doing what you love. You know, with the Lovers in reverse here, I feel like there's this wandering aimlessly feeling with it in reverse. And because of the lack of self-reflecting, and as we talked about, you know, going within and doing some deep introspection, clarity and purpose will come through when you align with your higher calling. And I don't know, there's this feeling with the Page of Swords that you're always on guard, that you're, you know, you've known that you're an instinctive being, and I think there's something there. Again, speaking up in December is going to it's going to bubble up to the surface, right? Whatever this is, it's whatever you've been struggling with. It's about to be resolved if you step in again into doing the shadow work. And remember that resolutions don't always happen in the way we hope or want, but being able to move forward and start fresh always brings this relief, right? So speak up. And you know, I think some of you have a block of being defensive. You know, it's an unconscious resistance to facing unresolved issues. So the way your guides are telling me to suggest to you is to explore them with curiosity, whatever it is with Page of Swords. Like why do you feel certain things about certain situations or certain people? Why does that, why do you have this hunch? You know, like use the Pisces psychic energy, which you have in you, Pisces, and to think about what you're not saying. Like, what is it that's eating you up inside? You know, you can't keep this, whatever this is for a certain Pisces that I'm tuned into right now, whatever this is, you can't keep this in forever. This is the time to let it out so you can move on and be happy, right? Let's pull some more tarot for you. You got the World card in reverse in the middle of the spread in the summer. So there is a loop there. There's a cycle that you're kind of stuck in, and I can clarify that for you. It could be you brushing things under the rug. not wanting to deal with certain things that you need to. Let's clarify both the Two of Swords and the World card for you. And let's see what comes up there. So we've got bring balance and scattered energy, right? So be kind to yourself, okay? Compassion came out, and I feel like, you know, you're putting too much energy in, Pisces, into something, right? You're creating lack somewhere else. So take action now is what your spirit guide is really, you know, speaking in my right ear right now, to take action to correct the situation or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. So wherever the injustices are, the one-sided connections, where things are not balanced, it's throwing you off. It's making you feel scattered. You have so much on your plate and you've lost your focus. So this is causing a particular Pisces that I'm tuned into to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. So please, Pisces, your guides are begging me for you to prioritize your well-being right now and create a new plan, right? And how? With compassion. Hold some space for yourself, and you're being asked to be kinder to yourself right now, Pisces, to give yourself that break. Take a staycation, you know, or go somewhere if you can afford to. Go for it. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who always has your back, and that's you. You always have you, Pisces. That's what I'm hearing to tell you. You always have you. And because you have such a courageous heart, it takes courage to follow your heart, right? Especially when the path is unknown, Pisces. Your heart knows the way. Trust it and let it lead you to your true destiny. So I want to tune in for you, the Lovers in reverse. And you can come and get a personal reading with this, Pisces, if you feel inclined. Because with the Lovers in reverse, I feel like you're still not in alignment with what your higher calling is, you know, purpose. So let's see what comes up for you with the Lovers in reverse. You got High Priestess. So to me, that's an intuitive, psychic energy, you know. Pisces, you have a lot of spiritual gifts that you can tune into. I would come and get a life path reading with me, a life purpose read, and we can tune into exactly and see what some of your creative and spiritual gifts are. One of them I know is a psychic surgery for you. You know, you're being called to explore psychic surgery to help remove these energy blockages that can manifest into disease and disorder in someone's body. And you have the ability to do that by working through that on your own, right? So that leads me to shamanism, you know, Reiki, stuff like this, Pisces. You have the healing touch. You have a lot of you, some of you are really good at candle making, but may not see it, you know, as something that can be lucrative for you. Some of you have crystal healing powers. Some of you are good at interior decorating, feng shui, I'm hearing. So if this resonates with you, Pisces, come and get a reading. I feel like you have some really cool gifts that you can monetize off. And not just that, but like stepping into something that you absolutely love and brings you joy creates abundance. It creates this miracle mindset, Pisces, and it's gonna force you to get out of this loop. With the World card in reverse, that tells me there's imbalances and you're not learning these lessons. You're stuck in the fixed attitude, fixed mindset. So you're meant to be in the public eye. So whatever it is that you're putting off, Pisces, start that blog, start that website, start this job, start that book, whatever this is. It's trust your gut on it, because it's going to lead you to you know, towards your audience. There's an audience waiting for you. This is humanitarian work. You know, all the things you've been through in your life, Pisces, is for a higher calling. You are meant to pay whatever you learned forward to other people and help them heal, as I'm helping you heal through this reading, right? So with the Queen of Wands here, Pisces, this is you. This is you using your intuition. And I feel like there could be a sudden change in December that you don't expect, Pisces, that at first you may feel like, I can't be here. It's so cold here in the winter. You want to be in the sun. I feel like that an opportunity there can come as long as you don't get too fixed in your schedule, as long as you don't get too fixed in your ways, I think that you can make this happen, Pisces. This is a really cool opportunity, maybe a getaway trip in December that can occur for you, since you've been saving money in the past 8 months for this particular Pisces. But for another Pisces I'm reading, I feel like December makes you a little bit lazy. December makes you unmotivated and dispirited. Let's see whoever this Pisces that I'm tuning into for, why the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. I'd like to see that card in the upright. Yeah, so you got, you know, I think it's because you've isolated yourself so long, Pisces, for too long, that you're trying to do everything on your own, and it's okay to ask for help. This is what it's telling me for this particular Pisces I'm tuned into. Maybe you don't want to ask people for help, and I think at this time is the best time to do it. You know, learning how to not just give, but also how to receive means that's unconditional love. You know, some people give, but never receive, and that's coming from a place of pride, right? We don't want to go that way. We want to stay humble and know that we are all connected, and we are all here, especially with those that you align with, to support one another. Pisces, know that for this. And another Pisces is a sage. You got the Sage card here. This is the High Priest. This is somebody who trusts their spiritual and creative gifts, you know, and they don't see things white or black. The High Priest. This is somebody who's, let's see, I feel like you're embodying this particular Pisces I'm tuned into right now in December is gonna, you know, tune into this, like this shaman, you know, this, I see one of you doing like a spiritual house cleanse and exploring cleaning energy and bringing positive energy into your space and removing the negative. You know, I can help you and support you with that. If you'd like a clearing session, I have a lot of tools and techniques that can support you to explore spiritual cleansing, right? Because some of you, you know, I've done house clearings before for clients, and there's energy. You know, some of these houses are old. They come with some stuck energies, but you know, in this process, I learned intuitively how to, you know, to kind of free these spirits. You know, a lot of these spirits are stuck in time in a hologram where they're going back and forth. Maybe some of them passed against their own will. Maybe some of them, you know, didn't have a choice. Maybe some of them took their life and have unresolved, you know, karmic patterns that they're stuck in this particular timeline. But, you know, intuitively, I can help you develop your mediumship skills if you're interested, Pisces. But let's pull some advice cards for you, Pisces. I'm excited for what's coming for you. Let us use this one. Let's see. What advice do you have for Pisces for the month of December? Pisces, you got lunar luminescence. So from that, I feel like, you know, with this butterfly here, that this is like you wanting to bask in the lunar luminescence, absorbing this intuitive and reflective energies of the moon. So that matches the High Priest energy, right? That she's very, or he's very connected to the moon energy, whether it's full moon or new moon. And, you know, tune into this. The sage in you is wanting to come out and wanting to explore and support other people. And I feel like there's a lot of vibrant energy in you that's been stagnant. So empower yourself and get out there, you know, whether it's in the sun and then at night, go for a walk in the moonlight. It's going to revitalize not just your spirit, Pisces, but it's going to give you back your vitality and your strength. I'm really excited for you, Pisces.